our team trainings. We're not financially linked, as I think a lot of you on the line know, but I see a lot of different leaders on. So feel free to do this with your teams, guys. This isn't like, something that is private. You can totally take these ideas and run with it. We did the Dump the Junk last year, and it was our most successful challenge. We had just a ton of people joining, lots of, it was just fun. So we decided to repeat it. So Rebecca's going to go over some of the organizational strategy of that. And then we're going to be posting in our groups. If leaders are on the line and you have questions later, you can reach out to Rebecca and I, and we'd be happy to share like our memes and our strategies with you as well. So Rebecca, do you want to jump into that?
Sure. And I just want to, again, just give a call out. We've got multiple 6-figure and 7-figure earners on here. Janie Elo, Eric Elo, Journey, obviously our trainers, Brittany Cara. And again, if you're just joining us for the first time, this just goes to show like what we're all about. And all of you on the call that are not training, Mindy Schinner, I saw
Mindy
you.
Schinner, Journey, Hencart.
We're going to have all of you incredible ladies, that are not just earning, that are earning such incredible incomes because of the size of your hearts and your effort and what you do for others. But we're definitely going to be asking you to join us on one of our Monday calls. So let's get just in, and I restarted the recording to dump the junk. And what I wanted to say is, as Brittany said, the strategy may change, but the principles are the same. We had actually in Elevate, we had planned another 30-day challenge, part of the Renew You. And when she told me about this challenge, I said, you know what is better right now to do? What is better for the team? And I decided that this is it. I was obsessed when she told me about this. I'm like, oh yes. So that's one of the things, is also being nimble in our business. When we see something might be working, and so often we think either something works or it doesn't, but sometimes something is working, but something else might work better. So let's talk about dump the junk. So basically I'm going to, I won't share my screen, but I will copy and paste this into the chat. So the idea of this is obviously, many of us are on here because we chose to have a healthier lifestyle. Some people, it just starts with food, but what we often find is when we start to feel better, just kind of in a body level, we start to notice, toxicity coming from everywhere. And I often tell people after that first 2-day cleanse, it's not just that you're not craving sugar. You often notice all of a sudden that you can't listen to talk radio, or that the water cooler drama is just, you're just like, I can't hear it. I've got to walk away. So the idea of this challenge is to not just focus on cleansing our bodies, but really focus on the holistic life that we lead. So we're going to start out week 1. Well, actually, this is our pre-week. So this week through Sunday is kind of our chance to post memes, talk to people. This is a great way to reach out and say, hey, we're about to do this Dump the Junk challenge. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But we'd love you to join us. It's going to officially start next Monday. So this week is enrollment blitz, is let people know about it, have lots of conversations, plant the seeds. Week 1, next week, is all about food. It's about cleaning out your cupboards, cleaning out your fridge, and cleaning out your body. Obviously, we'll be starting out with shake days. We'll do a 2-day cleanse. But really about getting rid of stuff. And it's a phenomenal social media opportunity, because you can either go in and do a Facebook Live of stuff you're getting, or maybe you want to do a clean swap. We'll do things and give you resources in our groups, but this is really a chance for you guys to, use your knowables, the things that you're passionate about, and really kind of showcase what this is for your social media following. Week 2, it's kind of skin and body. It's beauty, makeup, skin products, cleaning supplies. Because while, yes, what we put in our mouth is a huge source of toxicity, people often don't realize what they're putting on their skin. So that's a chance for you to reach out to, all those people that you have that, I did a Facebook post maybe a few weeks ago. And I said, hey, looking for your most clean beauty products, what are your recommendations? You better believe me that every single one of those person that's not Isogenics, I'm going to go back and say, I notice you're really careful about what you put on your skin. Do you have that same kind of care? What are you doing for your body as well? Or maybe what are you doing to get rid of the toxins before you became as diligent as you are? So that's a chance to, again, get rid of the cleaning supplies, skin products. Week 3 is going to be home. I also like to say car, especially if you work in your car or your office, but it's clean the clutter. And I'm going to show some of the memes we've got. And week 4 is mind. It's like a negativity detox. So it's maybe what habits aren't serving you, I just put it in the chat. What habits aren't serving you? Maybe there are relationships that, as Trissa said, you've grown past it, and that's a totally okay thing. So I'm going to just show a couple of the memes, and I'm working on creating some more of these, but these are all that Brittany had created. So for example, clean the clutter, get organized, dump the toxic beauty products, cleanse your body, mind, life. That would be a kind of a generic one for the whole thing. Friends don't let friends cleanse. health starts in the mind. So just a couple of the different memes that we'll have. And again, those are in your team pages. You can borrow ours, again, feel free to create. But Brittany, I mean, I know you did this before, so anything else to add?
Yeah.
I know for me, I'm going to be reaching out to so many people this week and saying, hey, we're starting a new challenge, but it's not the typical challenge we do. And I know that you're someone that's really conscious about one of these 4 areas. At the very least, it's a phenomenal time to get people into your team pages. Whatever their passion is, likely they're going to be interested in the other parts of it.
Totally. Thank you, Rebecca. That's amazing. And what we found too was that, isogenics is a lifestyle. We all know this on the line. And so it's not just about the body. How many of you have ever coached someone through a cleanse, but they get stuck because their house is in chaos and they have 5 different size pants in their closet because they're emotionally attached to getting bigger again, like whatever it is. So we want to address the solution from a lifestyle platform, which is really, to me, what isogenics is. It's not just nutritional cleansing and superfoods, right? We teach people about mindset. So we're plugging them into healthy mind and body week 4. We start to talk about, okay, you guys have done all this amazing work. How do you keep that stable moving forward when we're not doing a group challenge? How do you stay consistent? Like what Trisha said, your daily method of operations, plugging people into things that are going to inspire them to continue isogenics past that 30 days, because we know that when you get to the 60, 90, 120 day mark, guys, right? Most people don't quit after that because they've had that amazing experience. So what we found in our group is that 30-day challenges were really exciting, but then people were falling off after that. So we wanted to kind of make it more of a lifestyle, holistic approach to detoxing your life, mind, body, environment, because we know as coaches and as leaders, it's all connected. So it's a fun way to step someone in. I mean, I posted a photo on Instagram the other day because we're getting ready to move into a trailer for a year. We're doing a remodel on our house. So we're like dumping the junk like majorly. So I literally posted like a pile of clothes on Instagram, and I was like so excited about my next challenge coming up with my team. And I had 4 leads just from that in my story, just the post of like the clothes on the floor. It wasn't even like a pretty picture or anything. But people were like, what's this challenge? I want to dump the junk. Like people just related to getting rid of junk out of their life. And so for some people, nutritional cleansing or detoxing, like that can be a little bit scary for them. So this is a way for them to step into what we do as a culture and a community in a more holistic approach. So any team can use it. Feel free to use it. It's just a really fun thing. And we would do live. So each week in our personal group, based on the format that Rebecca laid out, we'll be doing live. So we'll be actually showcasing, okay, guys, today we're going to clean out any toxic beauty products in our bathroom, and you can do a live in your bathroom, like, I don't even know why this is here. What is this? Let's get rid of it. Like, and people will post their pictures. So we did like a clean out your fridge one and your cabinets, and people were like freaking out, like posting all their pictures about all the toxic stuff, and they felt so good about getting it out of their house. So it's a really fun way to get your pages really vibrant and get people on social media plugged in. So if you have questions, reach out to Rebecca and I. You're more than welcome to use those memes. Those were memes from last year, so we'll probably update them, but it just kind of gives you some ideas to go off of. And if you're like an isogenics orphan and you don't have a specific team page, you're welcome to plug into mine. I know Rebecca makes her group available to everyone as well. So we're here to support you, and it's way more fun to collaborate with other powerful, amazing leaders than it is to just do stuff by yourself. So thank you guys for being on, and that's really all we wanted to share with you today.
And use this also. I mean, keep in mind, guys, we still have February Frenzy is going on. So this is such a beautiful time to plug in, but we still have the Welcome Back campaign. So maybe when you're reaching out to someone, it's like, hey, we're doing this Dump the Junk challenge. I know that you're a total like clean beauty junkie, well, literally the opposite of a junkie, like a clean beauty person. But make sure that you're really reaching out with this individual challenge and making that touch point. And I would say, I know for me, when I look sometimes over Facebook Messenger and I've reached out to people about like a free shipping or a free enrollment or whatever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the last 5 messages were isogenics. So maybe use this as like a way to ask a question. Hey, we're running a challenge and I would love to get your favorite resource for this area. What would you recommend? And then when they give it, say, what would be really powerful is just have you posted in the group. If it's someone that's kind of fallen out of being active.
Totally. Really great tips. And the other thing that I'm going to do on my personal page outside of my group is I'm going to do a Facebook Live, and I'm just going to title it Dump the Junk. And I'm going to tell all of my followers about what it is that we're doing. And then if they want to join, they can request to join the group. That way they're plugged into the group. They don't have to sign up right away, but they're getting plugged into the community of Isogenics. And, you know, people, they come in, we hear this all the time at big trainings. They come in for a product experience and they stay for the culture. And how many of you have stayed for the culture over the last, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years? I know Journey's been in the company as long as I have, a decade of our lives, because they're the people. Life is going to happen. The obstacles are going to happen, like Trisha beautifully laid out. But what are you going to continue to do every day? So it's just a fun way to plug in. And I love those tips that Rebecca shared as well. So any questions, guys? You can type in the chat if you have any questions. If not, I feel like that's probably the wrap up of our training. We want to thank our guest speaker, Trisha. Thank you for being on, and all the beautiful ladies that are on the line. If you want to come on and train on Mondays and you have some value that you want to share and you want to plug your teams in, please let Rebecca and I know. We'd love to have you. This is all about collaboration, and we want to see what other leaders are doing because it's more fun to do this stuff together for sure.
Have a great day, everyone.